Hey everybody, Coach Steve here. I just want to take a few minutes to talk to you about the safer at home social/physical distancing that we're supposed to do over at least the next month. And I think it's really important. We need to try to conserve our medical resources for as long as possible. And this is going to help out everybody, especially since we're starting to see spikes in certain cities. In fact, I'm wearing my New York City Marathon, sending my vibes out to New York City that has it really tough right now. But we all want to run, walk, and exercise, and they're very good for us. And we know the benefits. The benefits are cardiorespiratory, bone and muscular. We can actually, done properly, increase our immune system, and it helps reduce stress. But let's get into some guidelines. And I've developed 5 guidelines that I want you to think about when you're out there running, walking, and exercising. And number 1 is going to be do it alone. Now, if you're living with people in a house, sure, you can do it with them and you can get closer than 6 feet because you're with them all the time and you're all taking part in trying to social distance from everyone else. Okay, I understand that. But a lot of us like running together. If you're gonna run together, run on separate sides of the street. 6 feet is just the recommended amount of distance. Try to run farther apart. Try not to make all your runs with people. Try to do some runs by yourself. In fact, when you run by yourself, I've noticed, and I don't like running by myself, but I have been, and I'm getting some of the feel of what it feels like to be in a race when I am running alone. I'm alone in my head in a race most of the time. I know I do talk to people, but then there's those areas where I've got to just do it by myself. Number 2 is let's keep the intensity level moderate. We know that when we train, we actually break our system down. If we can keep it moderate, we can rebuild and actually get stronger. But if we go hammer it, we're going to really tear ourselves down and we're going to compromise our immune system. Like I said, running, walking, and exercising can build our immune system, but only if we keep it at a moderate level. And you know what that is for you. And let's just say you come up to hills, and instead of pushing the hills, why don't you just walk the hills? It's okay if the heart rate is in like a zone 2, if you know what that is, that's aerobic, then keep it there. That's even better. Number 3, really important, and this is just a guideline that's not mine. It's that you want to keep your total exercise per day to a 1-hour max. So once again, the longer we go, the more stress we create in our body. Even though it helps relieve stress, we're still tearing things down. So let's keep it to an hour at the longest. In fact, if you're doing, and I have a bike right behind me over there, I'll run for 40 minutes and ride for 20. So my entire workout during the day is only 1 hour. Really do that. And I know you want to work out and you did more when we weren't going through this. Keep it to 1 hour. Number 4 is focus on your form. I'm a master chi running instructor, and so I'm out there. I have my metronome. I have my Garmin, and I'm sitting there thinking about where am I landing on my feet? What's going to benefit me the most? How's my posture? What do I sound like? How am I breathing? Take all that into consideration. Work on your form. If you need any form tips, hit me up. I'll give you some form tips. And then number 5 is stay in your neighborhood. I used to run with a lot of people around the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, but of course, everyone's going to the Rose Bowl in Pasadena. As much as they think they're social distancing, they're not. Create that physical distance. Run by yourself in your own neighborhood. I have a 1-mile route that I stay on that is just around the neighborhood. I'm not on any major streets. And just one quick thing, I've been running, and I started running on a major street out here, and there were cars, and all of a sudden I noticed I was getting exhaust. You guys, this is the best air we've ever had in LA. Enjoy it. Stay away from exhaust. You don't need it. Go on those more private streets. So you've got my 5 guidelines. It's run alone, keep the intensity moderate, no more than 1 hour, work on your form, and stay in your neighborhood. I'm going to talk about other important things in a future video, and that's going to be nutrition and sleep, which might even be more important than exercising. In fact, nutrition and sleep probably are more important than exercising, but exercising, running, walking is important too. All right, there you go for right now. I will see you soon. I know I'll do it on video because that's the best way to communicate right now. Have a fantastic day. This is Coach Steve saying train focused.